Final question, and this is from one of my Vlad TV YouTube members, New Jack City 88. What is your all-time favorite Tupac song?
Man, dang. See, I had to really, because Pot lyrics is deep. You know what I mean? Like, the lyrics of Only God Could Judge Me was serious. I like that. One of my favorites, yes.
Only God Could Judge Me.
Yes.
Okay. I could see that.
Because them words he was spitting, it was very positive too. It wasn't even like people would be like, what? It was, man, it hit a spot. You know what I mean?
What about the one Kendrick just did?
Huh?
The one Kendrick remade.
Made N-I-G-G-A?
Yeah.
I want to say that's one of my favorites, yeah. the maybe one of my favorite lyrics I think I ever done.
Well, I'm just going to mention this since at this point it's actually over and I can speak about it.
Yes.
But Tupac's stepbrother, Mopreme Shakur, who I interviewed on my platform, and then, you know, he brought Thug Life as well. Big Psych did his last interview on my platform. Me and him kept in touch. I remember I congratulated him when his dad came home and so forth. He actually sued me for a photo, which I had to cough up a certain amount of money for and also spend a whole bunch of legal bills over. It was actually the photo of Tupac getting beat up, you know, that Mopreme took.
By the police?
You know what I'm talking about? Yeah, by the police, exactly. And in my interview, we talk about him taking the photo. We talk about the photo. So I show the photo only to be sued by Mopreme years later over that same photo.
So
which
the
honestly,
photos online though, right?
photos everywhere. I just thought it was super lame. And especially someone who I had what I thought was a respectful relationship with. I couldn't get a hold of them. I wanted to have a conversation with them about it. They refused. I even said, hey, I'll pay you and you do an interview and we'll just kind of work it out that way. They refused. So I think when the dust settled, I probably spent around $25,000 between paying him and paying my lawyers. I ended up paying my lawyers more than I paid him. And I just thought it was lame. Just
wow, well, I never heard anything about that.
I mean, it was ongoing.
Did he not want you to show the picture? Like he said not to show it?
No, he had no problem showing the picture, but ultimately, whether it was him or I'd heard it was possibly his wife, I'm not sure, but it just turned into a money grab. Okay, they used the picture, we're going to try and get some money out of Vlad TV. And that's what ultimately...
somebody else, because the Mopreme I know, bro, he not that type of person. Like Mopreme, it could have been some managers or something, because I know Mo, and I'm not just saying that because he like family. Mopreme is not, that's not his stilo. It might have been somebody, a manager, somebody got into his ear, bro.
My money ultimately went to Mopreme as him being the owner of that photo. So whoever else tried to get in the middle of it or whatever, Mopreme had the ability to stop it at some point, and he did not. And I had to cough up a whole bunch of money, way more money than I made off his interviews, over this stupid photo. And I just think it's lame. And it's just disappointing that people reach a point in their lives where they just start to try to grab money from whoever, even people who ultimately helped them, respected them, had a good relationship with them. But if there's a couple dollars to be made, this is what happens sometimes. And I just think it's a sad super lame. I
think it's a sad situation. Mopreme is... I like you as an individual. Mopreme is my family too. I just think me knowing him, I think somebody got in his ear. To you, it doesn't matter. You paid the money to him, but knowing Mopreme, somebody probably got into his ear, bro. Because he not that type. But I get you.
Yeah.
Here go a picture of me. Show it. You want one of my pictures?
Nah. I might get sued.
I don't get down like that. I don't get down.
I might get sued again.
I'm joking with you. I'm not trying to sue nobody, man.
I know, man. And honestly, it's like, look, we protect our property, we protect our video and everything else like that. But anyone who we're cool with, you know what I'm saying? Like if Mopreme wanted to use part of his interview for some project he was doing, go ahead. I don't want nothing for it. Tell me where I need to sign for a release form. I got you.
Yeah.
Same thing with you. Same thing with anyone who comes on my platform. You know, if you want to use some shit we did for your own thing, because you came on my platform and I happen to record it, go ahead. I've never charged anyone to use my own stuff for something that they're doing themselves.
Yeah.
So, yeah, man, I was disappointed. It really just gave me just a bad taste in my mouth.
Yeah, I understand. Yeah.
Me and him actually kept communications the whole time up until this happened.
That's why I said Mopreme is, trust me, he a good dude. I know it, man. Somebody might have gotten his ear like this is a quick money grab because Mopreme is, that's not even his style, what I'm trying to tell you. But nowadays, you got so many people in other people's ear looking for quick money, you know?
Yeah, I mean, look, the Tupac estate turned into somewhat of a hornet's nest over time. Like, when Afeni died, she left it to Tom Wally to run the estate.
I heard.
And this was, and I talked to people around the situation, this was something that Afeni really wanted. Tom Wally was already rich. He didn't even want to do it, but Afeni personally asked him to do it.
Yes.
And now that he's running the estate, and I don't think he's really profiting some huge amount for it because he doesn't own it, he just runs it. Now you have Afeni's daughter is suing Tom Wally, over what he's doing with the estate. And from what I understand, the way the estate is even set up, Afeni literally put in the paperwork that anyone who tries to challenge the rules of the estate will be kicked out of the estate. So now you have Tupac's sister, who has been supported her whole life by Tupac and the estate, potentially could get kicked off the estate for trying to get more money out of the estate.
This family business, bro. You know, sometimes
it's
never
crazy.
Understand family business. You know, like
we never will. We never will. And from what I heard, like some of the outlaws sort of signed over the rights to their music back to the estate, and there was some gray areas about that. You got Mopreme that are suing people like me over a photo. It's just
bro,
it's just
the music
sad.
industry is crazy in general. Yeah. The entertainment industry, I mean, like nothing surprised me in these days, so it's a crazy industry, bro.
It is. And there's a lot of money, there's a lot of fame, there's a lot of women, there's a lot of accolades. I mean, look, I'm going through some personal things right now, and I know that when I walk outside, whether I'm in New York, LA, Miami, Atlanta, there'll always be someone that walks up to me and says, "Hey man, I love what you do. I'm a big fan. Let me take a photo. This is my son. Can we take a photo together?" And that makes my day. Like, that makes my day a little nicer.
Yeah.
And so you do like that, people get into it because they like that positive feedback, and they like that they're affecting people's lives in a positive manner. But with that comes all the ugliness and all the backstabbing and everything else like that. And I've never personally subscribed to that. Like I said, like if you told me and said, "Hey, listen, I'm coming out with a documentary. I need, 40 minutes from our past interviews to incorporate it."
No, you did that to me before. I said I want to do an interview with you and I want to put it out. You said,
"Yeah, exactly." I said, "Yeah, go ahead. Whatever you want me to sign. I don't want no money out of it. Nothing. Let's just do it." And I've always been that way. I always felt like, listen, you should protect your stuff against other entities. But if you're working with people who you work with, you guys need to really be kind to each other.
Yeah.
And
I get you. Everything you said is accurate, makes sense.
Yeah, no, I mean the lawsuit's a real thing. I got the paperwork. So if Mopreme tries to respond and say that I'm lying or whatever else, I could post up the paperwork, my lawyer bills, the settlements, the check I wrote, the whole lot.
Man, sorry that you went through that. You know what I mean?
It's all right, man. I mean, it wasn't an amount of money that's gonna really affect me, but it was more of a disappointment than anything else. Because, like I said, Big Sykes' last interview was on my platform.
Yeah, I remember. Yeah, wow.
Mopreme has been on my platform multiple times, and we've never had a harsh word to each other.
That's what I said. Mopreme is a good dude. I know to you being sued, you ain't gonna probably believe me, but I believe somebody else got in his ear because Mopreme he never been shicey. I'm just speaking from the Mopreme I know. Never been a shicey dude. Never been cutthroat. it got to be somebody that got into his ear and said, you know, you can probably sue because of that, and you know, unfortunate situation, bro.
Well, go ahead and put out a project and use that photo and see what happens.
I ain't never doing
You'll
it.
see. You'll see. In fact, when that happened to me, I hit up some of my media contemporaries,
Yeah.
you know, that interviewed him and may have used that photo. And I told all of them, hey, y'all should blur that photo out. Or if you guys are using it, you should take it down because he'll probably go after you same way he went after me. And they went and took it down quickly to make sure it didn't happen. You know what I'm saying?
Wow.
So yeah, it's what it is. So Napoleon, man, always a pleasure.
Pleasure,
Always a
man.
pleasure.
Always a
Glad
pleasure,
you're doing
bro.
well. You look healthy.
Thank you,
You
bro.
know?
Thank you, bro.
You look
Appreciate
happy.
it. Appreciate it, man.
Yeah.
Thank you. Same to you, man. Appreciate it, bro.
Absolutely, man. Until next time.
Next time.
Peace.
Peace.